guys, I'm just inviting my guest for Lacy Listens. So give me a second here while I figure out my tech. Facebook has not been very friendly to me lately. So once again, this is Lacy Listens, and I am putting space aside to listen to your stories. The goal for this is to help me be a better listener, but also connect with your feelings and connect with where you're at in your journey and share that with the world. And it will help you to kind of self-reflect. And I'll give you 10 minutes. And at the very end of it, there we go. All right, let's see here. Hi, Lisa. We're going to have Lisa, share. I'm going to invite Lisa. Okay, all right, Lisa is joining. Oh, this is exciting. Some space aside to listen. Hi, Lisa. Oh, you're here. Yay.
We did.
Great. We did it. That's awesome. Oh, it's not coming through on my headphone. That's okay. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
For some reason, I can't see the top of your head, but I can see my face.
That's okay. I can see the top of your head and not the bottom of your face and not the top of my head. So that's all right. We're here though. We're here.
See in the comments what people can actually, if they're seeing like just us cut off or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for inviting me. This is cool that you're doing this.
Yeah, thank you. I really love people and I like to hear their stories, and part of my growth is learning to be a better listener and to hear other people's stories and not respond. So I just wanted to set some time aside, and then also it helps you to connect with your feelings and your journey and where you're going. And so this isn't meant to be an interview style, it's more meant to be me just listening. And so for the viewers watching, I am not going to be interviewing, I'm just going to let Lisa talk. And so Lisa's just going to tell me what's on her mind. I'm going to give her 10 minutes to go, and then at the very end of it, I'm going to close out, and if I feel it's appropriate to respond, I will record a response and put it on my YouTube and then share. So I'm not going to be responding. I'm just going to be kind of prompting you along a little bit through your journey. All right?
Sounds good. I just want you to know that it's really hard. This is like considered, I feel like this is considered public speaking. So it's hard. A lot of people don't like public speaking. And even though I have been on the stage a lot and singing, actually speaking is a different thing entirely. So
Yes.
It's hard. But I think when you invited me to come and talk, I was thinking about what really has been on my mind, because I think sometimes we go through life and we don't really connect to what we really are feeling. And so I had to kind of ask myself, what am I feeling? What has been going on in my heart and in my mind? And I have actually been feeling a little bit sad during the holidays. And I think a lot of people deal with holiday sadness and holiday depression. And mine is because I think with a lot of people, I don't have a lot of my loved ones here anymore on this earth. They've passed. And so the holidays don't feel the same to me. And you know, my husband and I lost a baby. She would have been 16. And so we always, I think we both always think about her always, that, you know, we are missing part of our family. And then my friend Holly also passed away when she was 39 of breast cancer. And Holly was married to my cousin Mark. So we spent a lot of time together during the holidays because it was family. And then my grandparents, you know, are gone now. And that was a really big deal for me to lose my grandma and my grandpa. And we always went to their house, you know, when we were younger, and spending time with my cousins. But I do feel like, Lisa, I know with a lot of other people, especially my family is kind of dispersed now. We're not all living in the same area. And so we don't get together as much during Christmas. And so I think when the holidays start to approach, at least for me, for the last few years, I've felt just this little sadness that's just kind of, there. Because I'm a pretty positive, happy person, I think, for the most part. But I think you kind of have to, at least for me, I do hair in the winter, especially because we own the wedding venue and stuff during the summer, and I'm really busy. And so I kind of have to put on a happy face. And I think a lot of people, when you go to work or you're dealing in customer service, you have to put on a happy face. And sometimes at the end of my day, I just need to sit down and reflect and kind of let that, that energy out and do some deep breaths. And because it's hard to go through life and have to put on that front sometimes for people when you're not feeling that way, and I think so for me also, just this year's a little bit different because my cousin Charlie and her husband Matt, they live up in Chelan, just lost their 6-year-old little boy to bacterial meningitis, and it was very sudden and unexpected. And so this was just maybe a few weeks ago that this happened, and so now they're having to face Christmas without their little son. And I think about my sadness, and then I think about their sadness and how much more that is going to be for them this year. And so I just think a lot of people go through that, and especially as you get older, because your life changes, right? Your Christmases aren't the same. I know you've dealt with that too, Lacy, because I know you miss your family. I've seen your posts, and I've heard you talk about missing your family, and I know you just got to go home because your grandma passed. And so I know that this is probably something that you're going to deal with this year too, or that you do deal with. And I think a lot of people just find themselves feeling that way. And so I guess the question that I have to ask myself is, what can I do to help me through that and help make it easier for me to get through the holidays? And I think that's focusing on the people that I still do have here that love me, and the people that I am spending the holiday with, and staying busy, but not too busy. I tend to overbook myself, and I tend to just feel like I'm constantly trying to catch up or stay caught up. And I feel behind a lot of times. I feel like I'm just running ragged, and I don't have time for the things that I really want to do. Like I love painting, and I need to set aside some time. And sometimes I think that means saying no to things, even when you want to say yes, even if it's something I really want to do. Like I get an invite to something and I really want to do that. I think I'm at the point in my life where I have to ask myself, is this something that is going to wear me out? Is this, I have to weigh my options. What do I really want to do with my time? Do I need some alone time? Because I think a lot of people that know me would say I'm an extrovert. I'm actually really not an extrovert. I am more of an introvert. I love to be by myself. That's when I build up my energy. And I do love people. And I do love seeing, and spending time with people socially. But it takes me that alone time to build up the energy to do that and spend time with other people. So I think that's kind of one thing that I've realized through the holidays is I have to kind of cut down on overbooking myself. And so I'm working on that. That's hard. It's hard to do. It really is. And I think that, that's what's been on my mind lately, more than I even realized. So I think this is a healthy thing for people, and to come onto your show and to talk to you and just to be able to talk. And it is, you know, I'm in the industry where people sit down in my chair to get their hair done and they talk and I listen. And so I'm a listener usually. So to just talk about myself is, unless I'm talking to, you know, one of my best friends, like my best friend Jerry and I, you know, we share that stuff, and my best friend Christy. But other than that, I'm not just sharing a lot about myself with people. You know, you hear everyone else's stories, and you kind of take on everyone else's pain or their problems, and then you don't really share what's going on with you. So I think this will be really healthy for people, especially people like me who don't get that opportunity to really talk that much. And it is hard to just sit here and talk for 10 minutes. It really is. But it's also, I think it's therapeutic. So hopefully you're going to have a lot of other people that are going to check in with you. And all I can say to anybody who is struggling right now through the holidays is just to hang in there and to focus on the good things. Try to wake up in the morning and just remember every single day is a new day, and we can start again. And you know, also I pull so much strength from my faith in God, and you know, that's the biggest thing for me is that faith, and that's what pulls me through. It's also the thing that you know, going through sadness during the holidays has helped me realize and focus more on what the true meaning of Christmas is, and why we celebrate Christmas. And that's helped me focus more on that, you know, and get back to that. It's not about necessarily, it's great to spend your Christmas with your family, but it's really not even about that. It's really about Jesus being born, and what he did for us. And that's what it really is. So I'm getting back to focusing on, you know, the root of what it means, instead of letting my sadness overcome me, I think. And I hope that a lot of other people that are listening, or that will see this video will, you know, take some time to do some self-care. And that's super important. And sometimes self-care is just sitting down on your couch and relaxing, drinking your cup of coffee or tea, and doing nothing. So some self-care is saying no to the things that you want to do, but you feel too tired to do. It's okay to not do everything, and it's okay to say no, especially if you're someone like me who is used to saying yes to everything. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to say, I love you, thank you so much for the invite, but I just don't have the energy to do that. Maybe next year. It's really okay to do that. And I'm learning that. It's still a work in progress, but I feel like it's getting easier and easier as I do it more. And it's so much more healthy for me to do that. I still took on too much this year, but I'm learning. Hopefully next year it'll be even, but I didn't put up my Christmas tree this year, which is horrible. I know, probably, but for me, I just had knee surgery 2 months ago, knee replacement. And I said, you know what? I don't have it in me to go down into my basement, pull my tree up and put it up and put up all my decorations. So this year, we're going to celebrate without a Christmas tree. And that's okay, because I've seen a lot of other beautiful Christmas trees in my friends' homes and out and about in businesses. And I can appreciate those Christmas trees and get just as much joy out of that. And next year I'll go all out. So I think that's all though, Lacy. I think that's it. Did I do 10 minutes?
I think so. It was beautiful. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. That was beautiful. That was perfect. It's
Thank you.
perfect. Great intro.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. Well, with that, I will record a response, and then I'll send it and put it on YouTube and share it with you all. All right. Well, thank you for sharing, Lisa. I really
Bye.
love that you came on. Have a good day. Bye, everyone. Okay, well, that concludes Lacy Listens. That was our first guest, and that was Lisa Petit. She's my friend. She owns Sunshine Ranch, wedding venue here in Wenatchee. That was just so special. Thank you, Lisa, for thank you for sharing. I will record a response and upload it before the end of the day. And thank you, everyone, for showing up. And if you want to be on Lacy Listens and share, send me a message and we'll set it up. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you just show up here and request to join, I can put you on camera. So any day that I don't have a guest scheduled, and you show up, I'll just be talking. You can just hit request to join, and then you can share your story. So tomorrow I'll have 10 minutes aside. I won't be on until the afternoon because I have a thing going on. So I'll be on around 4 or 5 o'clock. So when you see me pop on, I'll invite everyone that came on today to watch. And if you want to share with me, you can just request to join the video, and then you can share. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.